and finding out is kind of dumb.
Opened in 2001, retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. These guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
With Brock Heward and I'm Kate Scotch, this is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And here we go from Mile High. Here's John Mechie on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out is the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs from the 37. First down throw here for Ward. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball.
Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
It's going to throw here on third. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's tackled for a short gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing a fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go right back to home. And it'll only take us for about a yard. It's going to be second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Giants and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. Out of the gun, give to Hill. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Go right back to Hill. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but so would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
7 yards. And it's third down. 3rd and 14.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Panther 50.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. On the counter, Hall. Into the secondary, past the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanders all set to send it away. This is Mechie with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Passes the 35. And he's all the way up to the 41. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. 1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. On the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense will be ready.
Gonna throw this one. Ward dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Broncos and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They start the drive at Hall. Finds room to the 30. Across midfield. Breece Hall. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pull out in front further. 13-zip. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
We are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. Let me give you the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Giants nothing.
Sanders all set to send it away. Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right in the 25-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Hill now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third-down run, but he said, no, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Ward escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mile High in just a moment. Riley Dixon on the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. give the quarterback a chance.
Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
The coverage by Brian Cook.
Yellow.
Here he is on third and short. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Yellow.
Third down, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. The Giants take over now late in this first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10 here. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Shotgun snap down to Ward. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. To the air on third and long. Dump off caught by his back. Shoots away from one. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. And they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Blitz here, Ward. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So it's second down coming up. Back to throw it. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Let's see what they went with on third down. Looking to throw. Hopkins on the slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. One last play before the break.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Easy.
Throwing here just before halftime. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And it's the man from Louisville, Tyler Shuck. He's on target to his tight end. That's Trey McBride for the score. The Eagles had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the New England Patriots. And it's the veteran, Aaron Rodgers. He's going to look deep and find his receiver. 30-yard touchdown. The Patriots move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now is McManus to kick this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, lady.
They start the half with a gift to Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you.